Hello, here I am at the JFK main taxi holding lot, and it's Saturday night. It's what time is it? 6:51, and I've got a little time to talk about some things I was thinking about and wanting to share. One was an item that I saw in the New York Times that the headline was like so exciting and made me feel so enthusiastic. It was about scientists finding new ways to enhance intelligence or deep. And I said to myself, wow, they finally have a way to allow everyone to break out, to be an Einstein or a Beethoven. But then I clicked on the link, and they were talking about artificial intelligence. Now, I'm also enthusiastic about artificial intelligence, but not the way things are now, because they're talking about getting rid of people's jobs, and our system, we're not set up to find other ways for those folks to make livings and their kids and their grandchildren. Now, okay, one thing they talked about was not needing people to drive anymore. Okay, so get rid of it. Like in New York City, get rid of 40,000 yellow taxi drivers, get rid of thousand more of gypsy and livery drivers. They know how many truck drivers. We're just talking about New York City. And they're redundant, and they should go to school or something. I don't think that's a plan. The other item was, yes, talking about artificial intelligence. This little telephone that I'm holding that's taking my image now. See, I've got a flashlight here, too, because there's not a lot of light, and I think it's better to have light. This little telephone it cost me $70, and when I got it, one of the things I wanted it for was the GPS feature. GPS feature, which I thought was so cool because you could talk into the telephone and it would find the address for you, so you wouldn't have to type. Now, one of the problems with this telephone, and it's not a big problem because I don't plan to be blogging online out of the car, not anytime soon. And but one of the problems is the keyboard is very small. Another problem is, although it's backlit, it doesn't make it for me. So if some drunk comes out of Scores and wants to go to East Bumstead, New Jersey, I don't know where the hell that is, and then he passes out. So what I have to do is ask my GPS, where the hell is East Bumstead? And I do that with my voice. The trouble is, and that worked for a while when I first got the phone, and then it stopped working. And it kept giving me, like, error message. And I called Metro PCS umpty-dump times, I don't know how many times, and they just couldn't figure it out. They didn't know what the problem was. Then I went to the Metro PCS store on 125th Street and 7th Avenue, also called Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard. And I got to run around over there, and finally I was told that this telephone doesn't have that feature. All right, and I was scratching my head. I'm going to call the Attorney General because I want my money back. But I cooled out, and I figured it out. There's not enough memory. So I instead of going through all the hassle and rigmarole with the Attorney General and the New York City Department of Consumer Affairs about a